we're covering the test of basic aviation skills, or TBAS, a critical hurdle for any AFOQT candidate applying for pilot, combat systems officer, or air battle manager slots. The TBAS is not a test of academic knowledge. It's a nearly 90-minute computerized assessment of your innate psychomotor skills, spatial abilities, and most importantly, your capacity to multitask under pressure. Your performance on this test is combined with your AFOQT pilot composite score and any logged flight hours to generate your pilot candidate selection method, or PCSM score, which is a primary metric used by selection boards. The test uses a joystick, rudder pedals, and a headset to put you through your paces. The psychomotor sections are built progressively. First, you might have a horizontal tracking test, where you use only the rudder pedals to keep a box superimposed over a target moving left and right. Then comes the airplane tracking test, where you use the joystick to keep a gun sight on a target moving in 2 dimensions. A common exam trap here is overcorrecting. The controls can be sensitive, and the key is to make small, smooth inputs rather than large, jerky movements. The test then combines these skills. You'll be required to use the joystick and rudders simultaneously to track 2 different targets at once. This is where the real challenge begins, as it forces you to divide your attention between your hands and your feet, performing 2 distinct tracking tasks. But the ultimate test is the multitasking section. Here, you'll perform the dual tracking tasks while also managing auditory and cognitive challenges. For example, while tracking with the joystick and rudders, you will hear commands through a headset, like being told to press the joystick trigger when you hear a specific number. At the same time, you may have to monitor a gauge on the screen and click to reset it, perform basic mental math, and memorize a string of letters all at once. The biggest mistake candidates make is fixating on one task. If you focus solely on perfectly tracking the airplane, you'll miss the auditory cues and fail the memory task. The test is designed to see if you can handle the cognitive load of a cockpit environment. For a mental shortcut, remember the phrase, scan, process, act. Continually scan all your tasks, the trackers, the gauge, what you're hearing. Process the most urgent stimulus, like an auditory command, then act on it without losing control of the other ongoing tasks. It's a continuous loop of disciplined attention switching. Your ability to perform under this kind of pressure is precisely what the Air Force is trying to measure. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.